Okay, well, great. You found your way through most of the introductory material. And in this little video, I would like to talk to you about the course syllabus. That's such a long document and so overwhelming if you're trying to read it on your own, which of course you have to, by the way, but still, I don't want to talk about every single section. I am going to, this morning, just pinpoint a few things that I think are kind of need to know and let you discover some of the other things on your own. You see on the screen before you the opening page of the course syllabus. On this, I tell you who I am and how to get a hold of me. Online office hours are set up for your benefit. You obviously don't have to log on or Zoom me or anything during these hours, but you can if you want. And what I recommend you do is just let me know maybe the day in advance or 30 minutes in advance, so I'll be sure to be on there to interact with you. These will be conducted through Zoom, and I'll show you more about that a little later in the course. I'm also located on the Rolla campus, and I am on campus on Mondays and Wednesdays for sure. I can be on campus other days if you need me, but here are the times that I'm available. If you want to call me, which please do if you need to, it's easier to get a hold of me if you use my cell. And if I don't answer, which sometimes I don't, if I'm not right there, just leave a message. I'll call you back. All right, well, and then the course description, I know you read because you signed up for the course and you wanted to know what you're getting into. The emphasis in this course is on critical thinking, reading, and writing, and there's a lot of push toward going at writing through a writing process instead of just writing a final draft and calling that the end. And we build up toward the end of the semester to a more formal argument that contains some research and some documentation using MLA style. I showed you on page 1 of the course which textbook we needed. You need to purchase or rent the Seagull Reader, 3rd edition, published by W.W. Norton. Our second textbook is Writing for Success. That's an online open source text, which means you don't have to purchase anything. What we need from there we'll link to in our course. Scrolling down just a little bit to required technology, obviously you need word processing software and an email program. These things are provided for you by the school through the Office 365 resource. It's also helpful to have a webcam for video conferencing. You can use your phone or conduct conferences without video, but those things are helpful to have. If something happens this semester and we have to go all online, what I will do is conduct some sessions and record those. We could also do plenty of synchronous, meaning real-time conferencing if we need to. Okay, well, social distancing doesn't matter to us. I'm going to scroll on down. I'm going to ask you to read these goals of the course more carefully, but today I'm not really going to join you in on a detailed conversation about those. Oh, I'm having a little trouble scrolling myself on down. I do need to talk to you just a bit about attendance policy. In our course, attendance is logging onto the course 3 times a week and participating in at least 50% of the activities. The college's broad attendance policy is consecutive absence for 14 days, but just logging on in an online class doesn't really constitute attendance, so you do have to do something to let me know that you've been there. Now, coming back toward the end of the syllabus, thinking more focused about the class format, there are 3 threads that are important. The informal writing that you do, which will be paragraphs, rough drafts, peer responses, and participation in the discussion forums. There will be a little bit of grammar mechanical review, and then of course writing some formal essays. How that breaks down is that 20% of your grade will be on the discussion forums and independent assignments that are cloaked in discussion, some exercises, and then 60% of the grade will be the writing of the formal essays. Excuse me. Okay, so, and then I know you have some questions about late work policy. For the weekly discussion forums, exercises, and assignments, those are due when they're due. Our week will run from Monday to Sunday, and so you have to have those things done by Sunday in order for those short assignments to contribute to your grade. The formal essays are weighted more heavily, and I am willing to accept those a few days late. Usually I do not penalize anyone for the first late submission. I'm not trying to encourage you to be late, but that can happen, that there's some kind of glitch. If your essays are repeatedly late, I do start dropping the grade, letter grade per day that it's late, just simply because I get worried that I'm teaching you bad habits and that will not cause you to be successful in college. Okay, well, and then the very last thing on our syllabus is a weekly breakdown of reading assignments and an alert for you as to when the major assignments are due. That could change some, that's why I use this word tentative, but at least for now, this gives you a place to start. I also post this on the page in Canvas in case you can't find this at a particular time, but you'll notice that from the very beginning you have sort of an overview of where you're headed in the course. Okay, well, that's the syllabus, and I'm going to stop this video because it's getting too long to keep your attention. Thanks.